Hey, welcome back everyone, Jayborino here. I'm continuing my playthrough of Annihilation, a custom campaign for Starcraft 2. Mission 4, Fallen Brethren. The Protoss vessel was unable to be saved, and the might of the Terran aggressors was too mighty for the Iduran to handle. Now, after the vessel's destruction, Kuduros finds himself on a remote desert world damaged from the crash. As he explores this world, he must attempt to locate the remaining survivors and reunite the Iduran forces. However, he will soon learn that the planet is already occupied by a now familiar enemy. Warhounds have a very long aggro range. Be sure to keep your distance when approaching one. Alright, so yeah, the last mission was awesome. I like where this is going. So we have what's going on planet side. I don't know if this is the same planet as the first two missions, but maybe that's just totally separate. But right now we're following the Iduran, who are being chased around by this mysterious Terran force. Alright, let's stick with hard. I've had a really good time so far, especially with this difficulty. It's challenging, but not over the top. It has like a Wild West feel to it. It's awesome. Well, that was rude. Unknown planet. RSSI territory. We still don't know who RSSI is. We don't know who that faction is. This appears to not be the same planet from the first two missions. Where am I? This world seems so unfamiliar to me. Our ships, they've all been destroyed. I cannot believe this. It is a very tragic day, Kuduros. Master Voradin, how satisfying it is to know you're alive. I did not think you made it to the escape pods. It was close. I and a group of our brethren were forced into a position where escaping was impossible. Luckily, our aerial fighters located and assisted us before evacuating. When we crashed, my allies were nowhere to be found. Judging from the condition of our ships, we must have lost hundreds of Protoss in the onslaught. The Executor is not to be found either. My hopes that she is not among the wreckages. We must go look for survivors, Voradin. More of our warriors must be located somewhere out in the open. I am with you, brother. However, we will not travel quietly. When I scouted the area earlier, I confirmed the presence of these Terrans. Their decals indicate they're on the same clan who ambushed us. Just who are these Terrans? What do they need from our people? I too seek the answer to that question, Kuduros. The terraining and doodadding of this already, just from those cinematics, looks incredible. Alright, so we've got Voradin. Excuse me. Psionic Energy Manipulator. Voradin is a potent High Templar hero unit with mastery of psionic energy. He's a highly respected Protoss for the Iduran and can use the Asphyxiate ability. Got motherfucking Darth Vader here. All my stuff got reset from Legacy of the Void, so hang on 1 second. So enable enemy unit selection. Disable simple command card. Show unit life bars damaged. Flyers help always. That should be everything. My sound we want to bump down to around 70. Okay. And real quick, I'm going to throw down a quick save. Oh no, okay, never mind. It fixed my simple command card right away. Asphyxiate. Area of effect stun. When using Asphyxiate, Voradin harnesses all of his psionic energy to lift enemies up in the air for 5 seconds. Enemies hit by the Asphyxiate also take 75 damage. Okay, so it's basically crushing grip. Very cool. He has an auto attack as well, so it's Q. Unlike other heroes, Voradin recharges his energy 75% faster than any other hero. I like that. And then this guy, remember, he's got a cleave and then the shields recharge. No passive heal on anybody, though, so got to be careful with our shields. Just lead with Kuduros. We'll see what we're up against here. Definitely a micro mission, and I like this so far. Let's go ahead and hotkey and hotkey. The usable abilities are simply Q. I like that a lot. It's weird hearing that because that's Artanis voice files, and just playing... This is the first thing I'm recording since finishing Legacy of the Void, so kind of in a Protoss mood, so this is quite fitting. The wreckage of the crash stuff really looks wonderful. Seriously, I mean, the training of all these so far has been, like, professional level quality, in my opinion. Let's get in there. Might as well. Hey, what the hell? Getting asphyxiated, motherfuckers! What's the cooldown on that? Actually, it's pretty high. But that's okay. Kaduros can recharge his shields as well. Oh, that actually uses energy. I thought that was just a cooldown. Whoops, I gotta be a little more sparing with that then. And, oh, this is it. Okay. Guardians of the Iduran. Master Kaduros and Voradin, the Kala has answered our calls. We believed our crash landing here had proved to be our end. Many of our brothers were lost upon arrival. The assault has indeed left us damaged and weak. Our numbers are few, but that is no reason to despair. I have faith in the strength of our people. We must explore this world further and seek them out, before the Terrans find them. We're with you, Master Kaduros. However, please know this. Upon closer inspection of this area in an attempt to find more of our lost brethren, we notice that the number of Terrans present are high. The Terrans have deployed patrolling warhounds around the entire region. Their weapon systems are powerful. In addition, several of our supplies managed to stay intact during the crash. They're scattered all over the field. The information within those crates is highly important to our race. Storing many of our secrets, the Terrans must not have access to their contents. I understand. This could prove useful. This could prove to be a problematic task, but we must complete it. They could be essential to the future of our race. We should also attempt to avoid unnecessary combat. While our numbers are this low, we're left vulnerable. Alrighty. Well, we got some extra units. That's better than nothing. It's time to move. We must seek out and destroy our supplies quickly before the Terrans realize that they're here. Is this actually timed? Destroy Protoss supplies. Scattered all over the battlefield before searching for more survivors, your primary focus is to destroy the remaining crates. This will ensure the Terrans will never collect the information inside. Alrighty. Well, lead with the heroes, tank with Kaduros. Make sure we're restoring shields when necessary.
Understood.
Alright, well, medic not going to do too much there. Oh, they're really all over the place. This is like totally open world. That's really cool. Okay, well again, as long as we're leading with Kaduros. Alright, heal shields. That was kind of superfluous to do, but that's okay. I just want to make sure I'm not taking needless health damage on anything. Lead with Kaduros. There's our first group of supplies. Samples of Protoss genetic material. Interesting. So I don't know exactly what the Iduran are trying to do. I think in the last mission it just said they're looking for a way to live in peace and just avoid conflict. Brothers, I've confirmed and tracked down the location of an enemy warhound. Okay, it's behind us. Let us do our best to stay out of its path. I feel like we could kill this thing. Enemy warhounds are patrolling the area. Even though you can engage and take them out, it's recommended that you avoid them, as they will call reinforcements if they detect you. Okay. Okay, Kaduro's taking the heat. That's fine with me. It's coming towards me. Let's just kind of run in a circle and see if we can avoid it. We might have to make a round around here. Yeah, because it's coming around. So let's circle around again. I'd rather avoid this thing if possible. If you've watched my other custom campaign playthroughs that involve stealth, I think some of the biotech missions, Crimson Moon, Amber Sun, Oriel and Eclipse, you may know that I'm not particularly great at stealth. I do my best, but I struggle sometimes. What I should be doing is quick saving. Another warhound is near. Okay, that one's like right up there. Let's see if we can stay behind it. It has a long... They said it has a long sight range. Oh, I see what we're going to have to... Oh, no, I see what we can do. So let's destroy this. Hurry up and get rid of this. It doesn't have a health bar or anything. Now let's get down here. And we can go down and around and get these. We'll worry about the one... Oh, we would have gone down and waited in this area and waited for it to patrol back, but it's too late. That other one is up there. Let's see how many cycles it would be. So this is going to circle around.
Remain on your guard,
So we have total
warriors.
sight of the Warhounds, which is nice.
Our
Really nice,
warriors are
actually.
being ready.
Since there's only 2 on the map, I think this would be my opportunity to sneak up. Well, no, we would have to follow like directly behind this
We
one.
concur. Our forces are en route.
So we might have to wait for this one to cycle and then this one to cycle, and we should be good. So this is going to take maybe 30 seconds or so. So this one's going to circle all the way around. This one's going to come up here, here, and then go back. So in the meantime, we're going to wait for this one
Control.
to walk over here and then down, and then we should be in good shape
I am in command.
to like follow up closely behind this
Our
Warhound.
warriors are
So the
being
reason that I
readied.
want to go for this one way over here is, frankly, since there's only 2 on the map, and I assume the further we go, the more that will pop up out of nowhere. So I would much rather go for the one that seems pretty, well, I don't want to say complex. It's not that complex, but if another one popped up and patrolled maybe up and down this way, I would much rather just avoid it now if I could. So this thing is, it takes frequent breaks, so hopefully we can catch up quickly, destroy the sample, while it takes breaks in its patrolling. That should give me some extra time. So we're coming up on it pretty close here. It's going to make one more round this way. Now, unfortunately, there's nowhere for us to like hide from it, I don't think. Actually, yes, there is.
Concur.
It's going to come back, right? Yeah, so let's just go up here,
Our forces are en route.
and we can just wait here
We march forth.
for it to patrol back. We get the sample and then walk up this ramp, and hopefully there's not a huge group of enemies. But either way, we leave with Kaduros. Vorazun's got his asphyxiate. We should be in good shape. I like this tooltip. It's neat. All right, go up that ramp, buddy.
I am in
We're exactly where
command.
we need to be, though, right now.
Our thoughts are one.
Okay, great. And again, I have no real indication what their sight range is. It might be the red blinky on the minimap, but I don't know if you can actually set that in the editor or anything like that. I'd be surprised if that was actually what it was. All right, Kaduros, get in there. We don't have any upgrades on our... We don't have blink or charge on our extra units. I think these units are there just to supplement you in case you get caught by a Warhound. Maybe it's just sort of like a backup.
We concur.
It's a quick save. So, like, maybe you could end up engaging one Warhound and you have enough units to survive, but beyond that, don't expect to be able to get caught by 2. I don't really know. Enemy Warhound located. It's coming right at me.
March forth.
Let's see what direction it's going to go first.
Are one.
We have a long way back that we can avoid this thing.
What is your will?
All right, he's coming up towards me. We're going to have to back all the way up. This is what I was talking about, having more spawn at semi-inopportune places. All right, he only comes up to this direction. So we should be able to quite easily avoid this, actually. Okay, good, and it goes down. It goes down further. All right, there's our next one. 5 of 7.
We march forth.
Let's see if we can pick off these Reapers.
We concur. Our
All right, lost some health there, unfortunately.
thoughts are one.
Another Warhound. Oh, I shouldn't have triggered that one. That was a mistake. All right, so this one goes in a circle, so we can go around behind it. It may turn around, or it may go in just a complete circle. It's coming back this way. Fuck.
March forth.
Problems.
Concur.
Let's see if we can run away from this one. Okay, good. It goes back the other way. So I kind of have an impression of where these things go. So this one, I think, goes further back the other way, or does it walk? Yeah, okay, good. So we can come down here, kill these Marines, and hide out in this little corner area.
Remain on your guard.
Okay, and then...
Concur.
No!
Our thoughts are one.
Okay, that was really unfortunate. Okay, get in there. Get in there. Heal shields. Okay, incursion teams. Watch out. An RSSI incursion team has been dispatched to search and kill your forces. After a few minutes, they'll eventually, excuse me, leave. Try to find a safe place and avoid them at all costs. Okay, so where is the incursion team?
I am resuming control. We concur.
I mean, these doors are open, so I feel pretty safe. And we got rid of the patrolling Warhound. The issue is I have no idea where the incursion team is. Oh, I see them. Do I have vision? I have vision on them. So I just have to do my best to avoid them. This is also an opportunity to destroy some of these things. No, 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 no. A Warhound is entering the area. It will replace the one. Of course it will.
Understood.
I need this thing to turn around.
Awaiting your command.
Destroy the last group of supplies, and then we can go and get the other one.
I am honored to serve. Remain on your guard, warriors.
Okay, there's a bunker down there that we can't quite get through.
March forth.
Okay, hey, look at that. So there's 7. Let's move down in here so that we don't get caught.
I am in
Got him.
command.
Okay, that was pretty cool. We're done here. However, it's too dangerous to traverse through this area while the Terran incursion team is still present. Let us wait for them to leave. Alright, that's fine. I'm sad that I lost the Zealot. I was a little careless there. Let's just asphyxiate this group. Or don't. That was weird. Oh, you know what? It's because I used shield recharge and not asphyxiate. Good on me. Alright, well, let's just sit here. These guys are moving around. This is actually a pretty neat... You can see they just sort of scour the whole area. So the idea is you just have to completely avoid them. I don't like it sitting back here, though. I'm trapped by this bunker. Where's this... Okay, it's coming back towards me. It said after a few minutes they leave. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm kind of glad that I triggered them. It's kind of neat to be able to see what they do. Alright, they're leaving. So we should be able to get out of here.
Understood. We concur. Our forces are
Let's backtrack. Oh, God. Well, that's definitely going to see me.
We march forth.
Hey, use your shield heal thing. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Well, okay, hey, it didn't trigger another incursion team. That's fine. We succeeded. With our supplies destroyed, the Terrans will never be able to retrieve our secret substances. Our secret substances? Drugs. There might just still be hope for our people. Our mission does not end here, though. We must attempt to find additional survivors. Let us not waste more time here. Especially because I lost those other two zealots. That was real poor of me. Are those birds eating another bird? By the Kala, it appears we've located the remaining survivors. Well met, brothers. It's a pleasure to witness survivors among the Iridan. Iduran, excuse me. Master Kaduros and Voradin, our forces are in deep crisis. The Terrans are patrolling all over this region. We witnessed as several of our brethren were eradicated. We too have made their acquaintance, brother. I believe it's time to find out more about this group. We've already done some investigation on our own. Their headquarters located next to our base provided us with perhaps useful information. Apparently they're known as the RSSI, and judging from the strength of their foothold on the planet, they must be a highly advanced organization. A most interesting discovery, but what could they be seeking from our people? Much is still unknown to us. If these RSSI has established such a huge foothold here, they're bound to be working on something. My assumption is that the only way to acquire the information we seek is by breaching their defense and investigating that compound. Dude, you hear that? They seem to be planning an attack against us, huh? Let's inform the others. We'll hit them before they hit us. Do the Terrans know of your position here? We're located closely to their territory. It was essential in order to gain the information we did. Their discovery of our location is irrelevant. If we can manage this base and use it to create a powerful army, the Terrans will not stand a chance. We need to hurry. The Terrans are preparing their attacks. Alright, men, you've got a job to do. Make me proud. Quick, we must defend until the path is clear. Assume positions. For ire. Looked like something was popping up there that I may have missed, if there was like extra dialogue or something. Okay, so we have to defend ourselves. We do have this asphyxiate, which would be really, really good against that. Prepare your forces. The RSSI heard about your plans and are coming to kill your forces. Use your hero's abilities to your advantage in order to mitigate losses. Yeah, and we lost those two zealots before. That was not good.
What is your will?
Well, hey, we can force field, maybe. And we want to probably start warp gate as soon as possible. And we just need lots and lots of probes. Alright, I'm waiting for you. I kind of want to go down there and get those minerals, but I don't know how soon I'm going to be getting attacked. It looks like the... Oh, there's... Alright, well, let's kill these guys. Are these the guys that overheard us? Get them. Wow, Kaduros one-shots Marines. I didn't realize that in the last mission. Okay, we'll jump back up there, buddy. And let's just Let's get Cybercore out as fast as possible. I guess more Zealots? Nah, I'd rather wait for another Stalker, actually, because we can force field the ramp and then kill them from the top. But I only have one Stalker right now, plus Vorazun, who I assume he looks like he has a ranged attack. But either way, I think I'll be okay. I mean, this shield recharge is really, really, really good, assuming I actually use it on time. Vorazun also with Asphyxiate. If we can get a force field on the ramp, then we just asphyxiate the guys that are trapped on the ramp. We'll be in real good shape. And let's quick save now, just in case. Let's go ahead and Chrono out. Oh, it's old Chrono Boost. The new. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the new Chrono Boost. Just not a huge fan of it. And how it was implemented with the Legacy of the Void campaign. I wish they would have just given us the old Chrono Boost. But unfortunately, that's not what we get. Let's get some more gateways out there. We can probably get even another one out. We could probably make 4 gate or something like that. We can also get a Twilight Council, which is going to be really, really important to getting Zealot Charge and probably Blink as well. So I don't know how soon we're getting attacked. I was under the impression that we were going to be hit like immediately with a very large attack. And this really isn't that bad. Can I make a Forge? I can. So we probably want to get some upgrades pretty soon as well. All right, some random Terrans. So let's go ahead and asphyxiate. Get in there, guys. No problem. I don't know why. I'm not feeling it right now. My micro skills are way off. For some reason, I go to click a unit and I just like fail to do what I'm trying to do. Okay, so let's get more pylons. Well, let's get more gas right now. We can get some sentries out as well. And man, now again, I feel spoiled after playing Legacy of the Void. I just think like, damn, what if we could have those purifier sentries? They're so good. Okay, let's get +1 right away. And get saturated, just fully saturated, or close to fully saturated at least. And we can get I would like to get a Twilight Council to get charge right away. Zealot Charge is just invaluable against Terran. Like PvT, it's very, very good upgrade. But it is 200, so it is expensive, but we should be able to afford it. And again, as long as we keep using Asphyxiate, and he gets his energy back very, very quick. I'm very curious to know what other upgrades we're going to get on these heroes. If you recall from Mission 1, it was mentioned that heroes are going to level up, kind of. I don't know the exact way it's going to work, but it seemed like it was saying that the heroes would level up in the sense that they'll get more. Excuse me, they'll get more abilities as the campaign progresses, which is cool. Not much space here. This is kind of the same issue I had with Mission 2. But again, that's to kind of stop you from getting like crazy, get like 10 warp gates or something. That would just be a little too ridiculous. So it kind of makes sure that you stay small and you don't try to make way too much stuff, I suppose. I don't know how quickly we should be attacking. I don't know what we're up against. I suppose we could go Scout. Scout, what am I? A platinum level player? No. Alright. We might as well go check out what is out here. If they're going to attack me, they're going to be coming down this route. Okay. Let's recharge shields. Let's asphyxiate. Oh, that's real nice. Oh, that's real nice. Okay, well, let's get rid of as much as we can. There's a separate group here. Everything I have is on cooldown. What's the cooldown on Asphyxiate? Pretty high, but there's some extra money here that we can pick up. So we can just leave we might as well just leave our units here, and I'll take my probes and drop a pylon out there, a proxy pylon to warp in. Make some extra pylons here, and we've got our warp gates at home that we can just start rallying up with. So I've got charge coming. There is no blink, unfortunately. I quite like blink, not an option. So let's see. Let's get 2 more gateways, and theoretically I won't be getting attacked. Just to be safe, I'm going to get like 1 cannon back here, because if they send like 2 or 3 wraiths, a cannon can at least delay for me to warp in some stalkers or something like that. Okay, and just lots and lots of zealots. Against Terran, zealots are a real good choice, unless they have a lot of hellbats, then you're just fucked. But hey, it'll be okay. So Kadurus is armored, Voradin is neither armored nor light. So hopefully he won't get smoked if there's a lot of hellbats. He also doesn't have charge, so he's not going to run in there and die right away. We could get just some cannons right here. We could lure the Terran out, and then just lure them into cannons and kill them. That'd be kind of dirty, but hey, I'm not above that. We could probably get some extra probes as well. Alright, so I really hope I don't get attacked while I'm waiting for these cannons to finish building, because that would really suck. We have extra gas, so I could make sentries. I just have to actually use them, but I won't. I won't. I mean, force field when you're attacking an enemy, especially an AI enemy, I just feel like isn't that helpful. Wipe them out, man. I want every single one of those Protoss dead. Okay, so this is working pretty well. I don't know why I have sight on top of those. I feel like those should count as high ground, but they don't, so that's okay with me. Here comes the next group. Kaduros, get up there. Asphyxiate. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, so I think this is my opportunity. Let's get one more round of Stalkers, and then we're going to push into this base. Asphyxiate, hope, yeah, it'll be up real soon. We have to push in and destroy these bunkers, though. They have units on the high ground. It's not a big deal. Let's just go ahead and recharge these shields. Move on in. Move on in. And Guardian Shields. Guardian Shield again. Okay. Well, Kaduros is doing fine. See, nothing's really clumping up to Asphyxiate, in my opinion. Let's Asphyxiate this group, actually. I take it all back. All right, so this is their first area, and I assume there's going to be multiple. Or at least that's the impression that I'm getting. So let's get more Zealots. We have more Warp Gates that we can open up. We have decent income now. So there goes some of their production. So this means that the attacks that they're sending at me are either going to be triggered to become larger because of this, or they're going to become smaller because I've actually destroyed some of the buildings that they were otherwise using. It's a pretty large map. We're going to have to push through quite a bit. So I'm thinking we just have to get a lot of Zealots and Stalkers, like 4 Zealots, 2 Stalkers with every round possible. Sentries, again, not really much use for force field, so I might not even bother. But I've got like a little area to fall back to up here. I like the idea that I feel like I'm inching up. All right, more bunkers here. So let's just inch on in. No blink, so I can't move in quickly to help. I can't blink in quickly to help with my units. Let's lift these guys. There's a Predator up there that actually can do a lot of damage to my Zealots. Okay, interesting little compound. I kind of like how this is set up. It actually feels like we're inside of a compound. All right, I can sense some of our lost Iduran warriors attempting to communicate with me through the mind. I shall warp them to our location. Oh, okay. Oh, that's great. What's up, Iduran buds? We return to battle. Fuck yeah, you do. All right, get up there. Restore your shields. Vorazun, move up here and lift. Kill that tank. And we're destroying more and more of their production. I can feel my mind expanding. My strength is improving. This could prove to our advantage. That might mean that he's either going to get better stats here pretty soon, or maybe a new ability. Okay, well, let's just get more and more and more units, and we can keep doing what I was doing, like inch up with pylons, and also these pylons are going to expand our supply. And the big thing here is that the Terran have nowhere to attack me from, though I have a sneaky suspicion that this bridge is going to expand because this is suspicious over here. So I want to make some cannons here. So yeah, what I'm going to do is like make groups of cannons, and this might stop them if they try to counterattack me. And this door as well is probably going to open, so we can like just make a small group of cannons. We've got the money to do it, and like just make small groups of cannons here. So that should keep us defended in that sense. And then meanwhile, let's just keep getting more and more Stalkers and Zealots and ball out of control. And we can get a few sentries. I mean, sentries, I have a lot of gas, and they're very cheap on minerals, so they do contribute a little bit. Just got to remember to actually use them. Not having blink, I feel like it's cramping my style. Oh, wait a minute. There's nothing up here. Aha, I was right. Does that open this door? No, it does not. Okay. So now we're going to cross this bridge. Stalkers, get in the back if you can. Okay, now probe, 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 probe. Stay behind. Warhounds over here, of course. Pretty reasonably sized amount of stuff, but that shield recharge is incredible. Move across the bridge. And another generator, which I'm going to assume is going to open that door. Yup. The door has been opened. Let us proceed. I have to say, my prediction skills here have been pretty good, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I already called out that those things were there, but I like this. You know, you push in a little bit, you have to actually do some fighting, and then you can push in a little further, so on and so forth. I like a lot. Guardian Shield. Guardian Shield. There we go. Now get in there. Shields. Move in. Oh, Vorazun. Oh, that's not him. I thought he was much lower than he actually was. Alright, you guys stand in the back. We need to get in here. No asphyxiate yet. Borazun recharged some shields. He took a little bit of health damage, but not much. That was kind of hard to push through. I could have, you know what I should have done? Is I built these cannons for a reason. I should have just drawn them back into them, and that would have smoked them. I love how it's set up as like little outposts. Air Squadron, engage. Alright, I'm not worried about Air Squadron. I have a ton of Stalkers. There's those Hellbats that I was worried about. Here's Air Squadron. Air Squadron, engage again. I'm excited to see if we learn who these motherfuckers are. Alright, no Banshees, though, so we should be fine. Alright, Borazun, you're still okay. Back up, back up. Okay, now Zealots get in there. Heal up those shields as we push in. And let's push through this last group. This probably continues. Again, we're only about maybe 60% of our way across this map. So our Zealots are getting smoked, but they're running in and doing their job. And if we can... They're basically worth... We're getting like 50% more efficiency with them because we can get their shields back instantly with Borazun, or excuse me, Kaduros. It appears they're improving their fortifications on this planet. Now let's grab my probe. Where is my probe? It's back here, right? Let's move on up here, and let's drop another pylon up here, and let's move on. Alrighty, so I can see how if you have a like too big of an army, this would be a little frustrating to have to like force your way through. There's another bridge, which means we're going to be backtracking through here. Shields. Blast into bits. So we're probably doing the same thing. The door's labeled Secret Operations. I assume that's where we want to go. What could be inside? Well, I'll tell you. Secret Operations. Oh, we didn't have to open it. It's just... We could walk in. What? What is this? It appears to be a secret laboratory, but for what purpose? These pods, what are their contents? They look like mutated Zerg specimens. What could the Terrans be planning to do with these? These pods are radiating with psionic power. Whatever they're planning, it cannot be safe. This information could prove useful. We should keep moving and search for more clues. They might reveal something if pieced together. So that is almost definitely a hybrid. Oh, and we're being recorded. So they know we're here. What I suspect is RSSI is trying to make hybrid, so they use the psi emitters on the planet from missions 1 and 2 to get Zerg, and they're capturing the Eduron for the Protoss. My. Looks like they've already reached the lab. You copy this? Their infiltration here has gone too far already. They're putting their noses in our operations. It needs to stop now. Extend the bridge. The bridge, it's been extended. Which means the Terrans are preparing to continue the battle. Indeed. Okay, well, let's continue. Alright, so we have our proxy pylon here. Sure. Oh, not enough money. We must be... Yep, we're pretty much mined out now. So I've done everything that I can. I mean, I've gotten all the units that I can get, I should say. I mean, I could get a lot more sentries. Well, not a lot. I could get a few more sentries, but that's kind of not worthwhile. Let's Guardian Shield here and move across this bridge. I do not like moving across the bridge this way, though.
Our forces are en route.
Okay, attack. You shields. Borazun, get up there and lift. The tank, specifically. There's a planetary fortress there. This might be the last area, though. You all have to move up. Move in. Move in. Focus down the planetary. Look at that Zealot up there. What a hero. I mean, he's going to die, but what a champion. Okay, get some shields back on the Zealots. Your people are worthless. Prepare a special weapon. Special weapon? I don't like the sound of that. And he called me worthless. How dare you? So yeah, again, I think RSSI is kind of doing what the Dominion did in Starcraft 2, which is they're trying to make hybrid. That's what I suspect. I kind of want to check back here real quick. Actually, that might be the only way to go.
Understood.
There's nothing wrong with checking in these small areas. Or there may be nothing. I don't know. Where's this taking me?
We concur.
I'm just on the I'm on the outside of the facility. Is there anything down here?
Remain on your guard, warriors. I am resuming
Oh, that would have been
control.
cool if there was like something to pick up for Kaduros, like a secret thing. Because one thing that you can do is you can modify bank data. By bank data, I mean basically a player's save file. So when you play through the editor, it's your offline save file, and when you play through the arcade, it's your online save profile. So what it would do is it would make like a little save file for my offline self,
Are being readied.
and it would make a little modification that says for future missions refer to this save file, and then it could check to see like, oh, did you pick up such and such and such, and then you might have a new ability that you otherwise wouldn't have if you didn't pick it up at that specific point in time. It's pretty neat.
Thoughts are one.
Suddenly everything becomes
March
quiet.
forth. We concur. You are quiet. Our warriors are being ready.
Okay. This looks like it. Hopefully we don't have a huge battle, because I lost a lot of stuff. Kaduros, the gate. Master Voradin. They must already know of our position. Do not worry, brother. There must be another way into that place, and I shall attempt to locate it. Meanwhile, I'm going to connect my mind to yours. Let me see what you see. This room, it's a form of weapon storage. Many powerful weapons and supplies are located here. Laying my eyes on this, seems as if they plan to start a war. Wait. What is going on here? Young Protoss, how nice of you to stop by our little weapons facility. I have to admit you guys surprised me. I never thought you'd be able to reach this far. You have my congratulations. Now, it's an honor that I, officer of the RSSI Annihilators, Jared Malric, can present you with our latest creation. Malric. The Landmass Terrorizer 1000. Nice name. What is that monster? So it looks like the Odin, but it's like slightly, I don't know, skinnier? It's like smaller than the Odin. Kaduros, you must find a way to destroy that machine. I shall attempt to reach the location quickly. Watch out! The LMT-1000 is employing its most devastating ability, the Heavy Payload Barrage Cannon. It will take 4 seconds for the ability to activate, but if you get hit a single time, you die. Move away from your current position whenever the room flashes with red light. Alright, Landmass Terrorizer War Machine is a siege walker designed by RSSI. It has incredible armor and toughness, and is armed with a variety of powerful weapons. So basically, we just have to avoid getting hit. Meanwhile, we want to do as much damage as possible. Okay, these are avoidable. We've got a boss battle. This actually is really cool. Alright, there we go. So we just avoid it. We can move behind him and hit the crap out of him. So a pretty straightforward boss battle, but I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I know you're watching this, Avondale. I take that you took a lot of inspiration from this for your campaigns. Granted, I don't know if this existed before Amber Sun, for example. I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg. Well, it's not really a question to ponder like that, because there's an actual objective answer to it. But again, this isn't. It's really just make sure you keep moving, which is great. I like this a lot. Let's just restore our shields now. Alright, avoid him and get in as much damage as we can. Don't get hit by that. If you get hit once, you die. That's crazy. Luckily, it doesn't have like an absurd amount of health, so we're going to finish this relatively fast, which is nice. Okay, maybe if we just run in a straight line. It's actually quite hard to dodge these attacks. The projectiles move very fast, so it can be challenging to avoid. Okay, let's avoid these things too. Alright, don't get hit by that. One more hit, though, and he's dead. There we go, got him. There. It is now over.
Our warriors are being readied.
It is now. Just wait. Oh, of course.
Control.
What is this?
I am in command. We march.
Alright, run in a straight line away.
Our thoughts are one.
And maybe if you like turn a little too sharply, you still get hit. Alright, so it has all its health back, so I take back what I said about it having not too much health. It does have some reasonable health. But maybe we have to kill it like 2 or 3 times, or maybe there's like a generator we have to destroy. I just realized that door over there is open. Can I just like run through the door? Once we get down to like 25% health, we'll just use our shield recharge. Or maybe it just has an ability similar to the Thor regeneration thing, like in Wings of Liberty. It's possible. And just run away. Yeah, so these missiles are dodgeable, but they move very, very fast. Like the projectile speed itself makes it quite challenging. But we're doing pretty well. Move around behind him. Don't get hit by that. This is your best opportunity to hit him. I'm going to quick save now. I should have been doing that more often, honestly. I found a way to access the upper levels, Kaduros. I shall assist you to the best of my ability. Okay, I see Vorazun up there. So that means... Oh, God. Okay, well, I got hit. I was going to say, wait a minute. Single target, energy drain. Voradin can use the Siphon ability, which instantly drains all energy from the target unit or structure, recovering Voradin to maximum health in the process. So, we're dead, but I assume we have to use both these heroes, and it mostly just involves running away with Kaduros while Vorazun does something along the top side. I don't know where he has to go or what he has to do, but maybe he can use Siphon on the actual Thor? I forget what it's called, but it's like TM something, but... Okay, well, let's just... There we go. I found a way to access the upper levels. You're hotkeyed. Move around this side. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to siphon those things. So you're 1. Just run around in a circle, please. And then, meanwhile, siphon. And I'm assuming we have to siphon all the generators. So the generators probably allow this thing to regenerate. So you... Okay, and then come back and walk through here. You're okay, and then we just want to run in a circle. This should allow him to cross over, I assume, and we can get the remaining generators. So the main thing is don't die. Okay, so we can just walk back and forth, theoretically. There we go. So move on up here. Siphon. Might as well do some damage to him. Move on up here, and we're going to siphon. This actually is tough. You want to be using hotkeys, I think, more than I am.
Understood.
All right. Hold position here. Siphon. Nope, no. Okay, there we go. All devices have been drained, so I assume this means I can actually kill this thing now. That's actually pretty cool. A really cool concept where you have to control both. The thing is, like, one of your heroes is in constant danger, because that instantly kills you. Let's go ahead and save. And one more hit. There we go. That's a really cool concept. And it doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't say, hey, you gotta drain the generators. You gotta figure it out. And it's not hugely challenging, but it's really fun. You may have won this battle, Protoss, but know that this is far from over. You'll be hearing from me again real soon, and I assure you, it ain't gonna be pretty. Brothers, you have returned. Excellent work, Kaduros. How are you feeling? That foe was indeed the toughest I have ever faced. It was only thanks to you that I was able to defeat it, and for that, you have my deepest respect. We were both essential for that battle. I am not to receive the credit by myself. During the battle, I sensed many more Protoss attempting to communicate with me through the void. Let us return to our fortifications and call them to us. These Terrans, the blood of our warriors are scattered all over this region. In such a short time span, the RSSI has caused more damage to our forces than any other threat we've ever faced. Indeed, our warriors' suffering must end, and I'm starting to believe the way to do it is by learning more about this group than eradicating them. And these weapons, are you willing to believe in a new war emerging? I fear it. Judging for what these Terrans are capable of and the number of unique and powerful weapons being distributed to people here, we may soon be witnessing a terrible time. Our mission was to stop the newly emerged Zerg threat in overtaking our major worlds in the sector. Now I believe it's time to change course. If these Terrans are planning what we theorize, they are the real threat present. Our new mission objective is clear then. Firstly, we have to find a method of escaping this world. All our ships lie in ruins. The Terrans must have uncommandeered aerial ships that we can make use of. Afterwards, we will need to establish communication with our brethren across the sector. I shall call forth our people then. Oh, and they're dancing. The Immortals dancing. That was a fun mission. I liked that a lot. And when I said that that boss wasn't challenging, what I meant was figuring out what to do wasn't challenging. It was still mechanically challenging. I clearly died, so it's funny for me to be like, oh, I failed. This is easy. No, actually, it is mechanically challenging. I think the key that I wasn't doing is you just double tap the hotkey, and it instantly goes to the hero as opposed to just scrolling, which I was scrolling meticulously. But that actually, again, I quite like. It was a straightforward boss battle, but again, it doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't say, "Hey, you gotta drain the generators," which is nice. You know, it doesn't just tell you exactly what you need to be doing. So that was a fun mission. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I really enjoyed the Protoss missions so far. I've enjoyed all the missions, and it just seems like each mission gets better than the last, except the terrain. The terrain has been top-notch every mission, so I'm very impressed so far. Alrighty, this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.